NDC Florida chapter launch Saturday, October 15th, 2022 from 8 p.m. to 12 midnight. Dress code semi-formal. Music by DJ Chris and DJ Dre. It's all going down at Sings Roti Delight, 4301 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida 33319. There's going to be a buffet dinner, a cash bar, and a representative from the NDC Party of Grenada will be present. Join us. It's just a $50 donation. Don't forget to RSVP 718-986-3901 or 203-984-8738. See you there.
Forward with NDC. Forward.
Grenadian products are now only a mouse click away at grenadamarket.com. Nutmeg and guava jams, jellies and syrups, world famous nutmeg pain relief spray, black sage, soursop, lemongrass, and bois bande bar. Ordering is simple and friendly. All major credit cards accepted. Safe, secure shopping guaranteed. GrenadaMarket.com ships your product anywhere in the world. So when you can't go to the island, the products off the island can be sent to you. Just log on to www.grenadamarket.com and experience our quick delivery and homely service.
Welcome to the ride. Welcome to Tuesday on the Ride. Yeah. How you guys doing? Welcome one and all. Jackie Chaitan, how you doing? Nice. Guys, as you're coming, go ahead and share the program. We have some interesting conversation here for you guys. Very interesting conversation, in fact. And we need to get it out there. As always, we need to get it out there. All right? So click that share button. Yulene, how you doing? Connie Williams, how you doing? Niceness. Guys, and if you're in the chat right now and you haven't seen someone that you always see here, you know, just tag them. Or if you have a friend, you know, they're sitting home and they want to be involved in a good conversation. Tag them too. In fact, put it on a page. Yeah, put it on a page. Ali Mitchell, thank you so much. Who else share? Kyron, you on board? Sharing is caring, guys. Share the thing. Share the thing. Jackie, thank you so much. Chanel, you share. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let me do the same. You see, I can't be asking you guys to share, and I'm not doing the same thing. I have to be an example, right? Thank you so much. Ranika, thank you so much for sharing. Let me share here. Okay, all right. Let's go right into it, guys. We ain't wasting no time. Whatsoever. Going straight into it. Sherma, thank you so much. Chanel, thank you so much. We ain't wasting no time, guys. A lot to discuss. A whole lot to talk about. Yesterday, guys. Let me get the article real quick. I don't know why my internet is trying to move slow. All right, there we go. So yesterday we posted a story on the ride, a story that was shared from the RGPF. Let me read that statement verbatimly for you. It was of a search for a wanted man. Search for a wanted man. And it was syndicated to all media outlets. And it read, wanted man, Kimon Mitchell. Police are seeking the assistance from the general public. So they're asking you, the general public, in locating Kimon Mitchell, alias 10. He's a 32-year-old farmer of Dunbar, St. David's, Dunbar, St. David's. Kimon is wanted by the Criminal Investigation Department for questioning in connection with several offenses, including causing harm. Several offenses, causing harm was the only one that was listed here, okay? He's 5'6" tall, slim built, dark complexion with brown eyes and black hair. They say anyone seeing Kimon Mitchell or have any information relating to the whereabouts is asked to contact the Criminal Investigation Department. They give the number, St. David's Police Station, they give the number, emergency 911, and a caveat of that is that, or addition to that, is that they're saying that the suspect is considered armed and dangerous and should be approached with caution. Right away, I mean, they're asking the public assistance in finding this person, public assistance, but then they're saying he's armed and dangerous. So you guys have to be careful. I guess he's armed and dangerous, but be careful if you see him. I guess that's what it was. So following this statement, this post that was shared on the Ride Along page, we were then contacted by family members who wanted to somehow clear the air on that press release, right? As to date, I believe that Kimon Mitchell is still has not yet been given up himself into the custody of police. He's still out, as they would say, on the run. So the family contacted us to share some information, and on the line right now we have sister and cousin, I believe. We have Rashida and Kira. Ladies, could you hear me?
Yes, we can. Hi, good night.
All right. Okay, good night. Let's cut straight to the chase, Rashida. We'll start with you. Your brother, Kimon, is a wanted man. He's out on the loose. As of to date, he has not yet given up himself to police. What's the story? Why is he a wanted man? What have he done? And why has he not yet given up himself to police? What happened?
Well, Junior, from what I've known, because I've been in contact with my brother, and I know that he has a domestic matter whereby he had an issue with his girlfriend and he was arrested and charged.
Right.
And been placed on bail. So I know he's on bail for that issue, and that's the only thing that I'm aware of regarding my brother.
Right.
So
you're saying that the reason why he was incarcerated in the first place was that he has an outstanding domestic violence issue.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
In the press release here sent out by police, they mentioned several. He's wanted for questioning in several offenses. Was it that was the only one you know of, or was that the only one for a fact that he was arrested and detained for? And is he currently out on bail?
Yes, he's currently out on bail, and that's the only incident that I am aware of. I'm not aware of anything prior to that.
Right. Kira, are you aware of any other information and as to the reason why he was arrested and charged in the first place and put on bail?
From what I know, gathering from family members, is that he was charged for domestic violence a couple months back, and basically he was placed on bail and asked to come in to sign. I'm not sure if there are any prior charges, but I do not believe that he has any other court orders other than the domestic violence charge.
Okay, so what we're saying here now, the charges that he or what he was arrested for, what he is he has been incarcerated for was for domestic violence. So
Yes.
right, okay, so that being established, it wasn't he's not out on bail for murder or anything like that. Not to say that domestic violence is not bad, it's bad. And if he had a domestic violence situation, that means he had an altercation with someone that he's his girlfriend, his wife, or whatever the case with, and at the point it's unresolved and he got incarcerated for it. It's bad. But just to clear, it's not, he didn't kill no one, he didn't stab no one, he
No.
didn't shoot anyone. Okay,
No.
all right. So go ahead from there. Tell us a story. What happened?
Yeah, so he's been on bail and he's been asked to come in and sign Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I believe, at the
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm hearing that the audience is saying that we're having a terrible feedback. Let's try to fix that. Let's hold on 1 second. Stand by, guys. Let me see if I could fix that problem right here with the feedback that we're getting. Guys, tell me if you're hearing the feedback now while I'm speaking or while the guests are speaking, so we could fix that. All right. Okay. Kibbs, give me a feedback on how the audio is going. Okay. Hopefully it's going. Charges. All right. I think it was sorted out. Right. Rashida, go ahead. I think your audio is a little bit better.
Yeah,
Rashida, go ahead. Tell us what's the story?
Yeah,
What's
he's
the
been
story?
asked to come in to St. David's police station to sign Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I believe. So he has been doing that from since being out on bail. I can't remember exactly the exact month, but he did phone me up and say to me that when he went in to sign, he knocked the monitor. When he stretched for the book to sign, he knocked the computer monitor down. And they tell him that he has to pay for it, and he has to pay $1,005. So he phoned me up to let me know that. So I said to him, $1,005 for a monitor, I can get that cheaper. So if you can get the specs or whatever, I will buy it and I will post it for you. Well, I didn't get no joy from him, so I myself personally phoned up the station to make inquiries about it. I did get a bit of run around, but then eventually I got to speak to the officer in charge. And then he said to me that yes, it happened, and they looked it up and it's $1,005 for it. So I then said to him, then I'm willing to buy it and post it to you guys because it will cost cheaper. He said, okay, if I'm willing to do that, he will get someone to send me the specs and whatever of the monitor. And up to this day that he's wanted, I have not gotten that information. So he said after that monitor incident, every time he goes to the station to sign, the officer, I can't remember his name, a person saying to him that you must make a jail. You have to pay for the monitor, and you're going to go to prison, and it's just the torture and the terrorize every time he goes. So he keeps calling me and telling me every time he go what would happen and stuff like that. So I myself call up the station to say, well, look, Keyman is complaining that when he comes to the station, this is what happening and stuff like that. Because obviously they wouldn't come out and say yes, it's happening. They'd always try to sugarcoat. So at the end of the day, I'm 1,000 miles away, so I have to be kind of stay neutral in all of this, although it's my brother, but there is always three sides to the story. So I could just advise him as what to do. So when all of this comes, officers need my aunt in town and say, oh, they're gonna put out one thing and Kimon is this and Kimon is that.
All right. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm still getting a feedback that the audio is not clear. So, Rashida, if you're on your headset, take it out.
I am
Probably
on my headset.
okay. So take it out. Probably it would be better because they're saying that it's muffled a bit.
Yeah, I've took it out now.
Okay, better. Okay, I'm hearing it better, so they will hear it better.
But I
Repeat
can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Hello? All right. Let's see if we could get Kira back on because we lost Rashida. Kira, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Kira,
Yeah.
pick up on the story. Kira, if you're on a headphone, take out the headphone because it's sung in muffled with the headphone. Just speak to us through the phone.
Okay. Is
Right.
this any better?
Go speak again.
Is this any better?
Yeah, it sounds better. So go ahead, Kira. Tell us the story.
So basically, I do not want to say any he say or she say, as I am not present to say that this is what is happening.
Right.
However, based on the allegations, naming Kimon armed and dangerous is basically a scare to the public. Kimon is a farmer. He had an altercation with his girlfriend, an altercation that resulted with him getting bail and having to sign at the police station 3 days a week. What I basically want to let the public is that he's not carrying any weapons or any guns or anything for you all to fear lives. He is literally fearing for his life by not attending the police station. He is stating that the police are harassing him, threatening him every time he goes in, and he would prefer to sign at a different police station if that is possible. We have spoken to him about the numerous threats that he was receiving. Basically, every person that we spoke to said that he needs a lawyer and bring it to the court. He doesn't want to get a lawyer as he is willing. Well, he has already accepted that what he did is wrong and he just wants it over with. That's why he doesn't want a lawyer at the moment. But how can you be on trial for one and police officers are threatening your life? I understand that what he did is wrong. I am not justifying him in no way. We're just stating to the public that he's not dangerous to you. He's not dangerous to your family or to any of your loved ones. He's just scared of retaliation. He's not in hiding. He's at home. He goes to his mom's house. He comes back. Whenever the police comes by, they look for him. They send messages for him. But they have been to the area.
Let me try to summarize this because we're still hearing from our viewers that the audio is not clear. So let me try to summarize what I heard so far. You saying that yes, he's out on bail, and ever so often, one of the terms of the bail agreement is that he have to go in and sign. And whenever he would go in and sign, they would threaten him and they would stoke fear in him and tell him that he must make a jail. So he's scared, and he had a situation where he reached over, he knocked on a monitor or some sort, and then he has to pay. And Rashida, I was barely hearing you about that situation there. So I guess in all of this, the question is, why did he just, if right now there is an outstanding warrant for his arrest, or they are wanted person up, they're seeking him into the police station, why didn't he just now turn up himself to a different police station instead of being out right now and they are looking for him? Why can't he just turn himself in to a different police station instead of the St. David's police station? Rashida?
Just if right now there is an outstanding warrant.
Rashida? All right. I don't know, Rashida having audio problems as well. Kira, so I guess you could answer that. Why can't he just turn himself into a different police station? Yes, the police are stoking fear in him. Yes, he's scared. Yes, they're threatening him. But why can't he turn himself to a different police station, say Grenville for that matter?
Because he's afraid that if he goes to a different police station, they would take him and send him
Can
back
you hear
to
me, Junior?
St. David's police station.
I'm here, but
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me clear up this audio situation. Rashida, don't listen to us on the live. It's gonna create a problem. It's gonna create an audio feedback. So listen to us on the phone lines. Rashida, are you hearing me? All right, so we lost Rashida. All right, let's see if we could get her back. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, Rashida, are you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Rashida, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Rashida. Yes, I was asking, why can't your brother, why is he not going into a different police station and surrender himself? Why has he not done that up to this point? Rashida, are you there?
Are you hearing me, Junior?
Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Well, when I last spoke to him about an hour ago, I spoke to him and I said to him that go to the police station or whatever, and he just said to me that all of them is the same, and the fact that they said that shoot at sight, he walking into a police station, they don't know what state of mind he's coming in with, and he just doesn't trust them. That's what he said to me. And then he reacted about that, talking about, look at Oscar, how innocently he was beaten, you know. But I've been trying to talk to him, you know, and trying to get him to cooperate. But it's just the fear of, because of the threat. And then he was saying that they came to look for him, and it was 2 van load of police with a lot of guns and stuff, and he ain't killed nobody.
Right, right. So you're saying that the police are threatening to shoot on sight?
Yeah, because, well, it's alleged that because that's what he related to me, that they came and they left it with villagers, and villagers come back and say to him, and my argument to him, if he's so armed and dangerous, don't you think the community would be scared of him?
Right, right. And by him not going in to the police station soonest, are you scared? Are you fearful that he's probably even making matters a little bit worse?
Well,
By,
with all fairness, yes, I'm scared, because at the end of the day, he's been stubborn. Yes, he's been stubborn because this is what he's experiencing me. I'm 1,000 miles away. I can't do anything. I can just advise him. But I would hate to know that he actually go into the police station and something else turn out. You understand? Because he has been refusing to go and sign for quite a couple of weeks, and that's why the wanted bulletin came out. So at the end of the day, I am in contact with him, trying to talk to him and get him to go, because I asked him if he wanted to get a lawyer, and he said no, he doesn't want me to get a lawyer, because at the end of the day, he's innocent in all of this. Why spend money on a lawyer?
right. Okay. Do you think, I mean, you in contact with your brother, and I would recommend, as I recommended to you off air, the best thing for him to do at this point is not to evade authorities, give himself up. If that means getting a lawyer and surrendering himself to another police station, St. George's or wherever else, because him staying away and not answering well, right now his bail might be revoked because he haven't went in. You said he haven't went in to sign over a period of time. Essentially, it's kind of making matters a little bit worse. So, have you advised him that it might be more prudent of him to do that, to show himself in? Although I understand that you said that he's always recalling or recollecting Oscar Bartholomew and what happened to Oscar Bartholomew, and he himself is fearful of going in. Is there any way, any lawyer that you could get so that he could surrender with the lawyer, so that at least he know that he have some witness there going in with him? Can you convince him at
Well, I
least to
can
get a
try
lawyer?
and make the necessary arrangements for that, Junior. Like I say, he's not like he's sentenced or anything. You understand? In all of the incidents, he's the domestic, he's innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
The incident with the monitor, it was not something that was brought to court, whereby the court charged him and said that he needs to pay for the monitor. It was something that was just discussed within the St. David's police station. So, and that's what he has been terrorized for when he goes to St. David's police station for the computer monitor, which I offered to buy the monitor and send it back. So at the end of the day, he can continue to go and sign in peace and then let the law take its course. And from since that, I've been talking to him, trying to think, and he's saying, oh, it's frustrated that every time you go, they have you there for hours talking about a monitor and stuff like that. So, the situation is a bit frustrated. But like I say, I'm the one he's communicating with. I'm 1,000 miles away. All I can do is try to advise him, but at the end of the day, he's still an adult.
Right. Let me, for those of you who just joined in, let me bring you up to speed. Right. Let me tell you where we are. The sisters are on right now because they have been in connection with Kimon Mitchell. Right. He is now a fugitive as far as from the RGPF. He is now a fugitive, and they have put out a wanted man warrant for him. Right. Let me pull back up that article that was published by us. Right. They are asking, the article read, police are seeking the assistance of the general public in locating him. His alias is 10. His name is Kimon Mitchell, a 32-year-old farmer from Dunmar in St. David's. He is wanted by the Criminal Investigative Department for question in connection with several offenses, including causing harm. He is, given his description, is 6 feet 5 inches in height, slim built, dark complexion, white with brown eyes and black hair. Anyone see him is asked to contact the St. David police station. And they also have that he is armed and dangerous. Now, the sisters are here saying that Kimon is fearful for his life. He's fearful for going into the police station because he got word, or he's hearing, that the police officers have been giving him threats before, but as of recently, he got word that somehow there is a shoot to kill order for him. That's what he feels. So he's fearful to go into the police station. My point of view on this is we are not aiding and abetting with the crime. I firmly believe, and I'd expressed to the sisters, that he should turn himself in. If he's fearful, at least with some kind of representative, some kind of lawyer of some sort, at least he could get some clearance as he go in. Now, he declined for getting a lawyer because he considered himself an innocent man. So did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? You wanted to add anything? Because some of the information just came to my wire, so I want to move on to it. Did I miss anything, or anything else you want to add up to this point?
I'm okay for now.
Okay. The individual in question that you said that he had domestic violence with, what is her position on it? Has she been pressing charges? Is she pressing charges at the moment? What's the status of the case?
Well, when it comes to domestic violence, woman abuse on a whole, that's a no-no for me. I do not tolerate it. I don't accept it. And in spite of Kimon is my brother, whatever, I don't stand for that. I have been in contact with her because she was the one that reached out to me and said to me that yes, the incident happened between she and Kimon, but um, she doesn't she doesn't want it to go any further. But the police are then telling her to make him an example and stuff like that. So, like I say, let the law take its course when it comes to that part of the whole aspect of it. And let's just deal with the wanting part and trying to find a solution to him handling himself and getting there safe, and then let the law deal with it.
Right, right. Um, I don't want to ask you his state of mind right now as we speak, but we did get word that the RGPF is on active pursuit of for him as of tonight. I is it possible that any one of you could reach out to him and have someone in law enforcement escort him to the police station so that the law, as you said, could take its course? And I mean, him being, as I said, him being out and evading law enforcement could be even a worse situation for him. Could anyone speak to him and convince him at least as soon as possible, as soon as perhaps possibly tonight to or tomorrow morning
Well,
to?
the only one he's speaking to at the moment is me.
Right, right. So if you were to speak to him right now and advise him to, even if we have to get someone to accompany him there, will he go in tonight?
Well, it all boils down to I can try my best, but at the end of the day, like I say, he's still an adult. You understand? So I can say to him, well, you need to go in, you need to do what you have to do. I can say that he can say to me, yes, he will do it, and then by the time I hang up the phone from him, he could choose not to.
Right. Right. All right. Let's take some calls in at the moment, guys. 718-701-5720. Again, we're working on this story. We're looking at this story right here. Kimon Mitchell is as stated by the RGPF on the run. They're looking for him. He's a fugitive at the moment, and the family is stating that he is scared to go in. Often speaking about what happened with the Oscar Bartholomew case, where this person was died in the hands of police. He's very scared for his life going into the police station, and sorry. Hello. All right. So yes. So again, our recommendation, although this is the facts, and he's probably watching right now, and he is fearful, but our recommendation is that he make his way to the closest police station, probably not the St. David's police station. And I understand that he is being intimidated by a certain police officer in the St. David's certain police officers in the St. David's police station who is threatening to shoot on sight. And I don't think that itself should be tolerated as well. I think that as much as he is evading the law and he is at the point in time in consideration of going in, I don't think that there should be a shoot to kill order. If that's what it is right now and that intimidation, I don't think that that is the way to go. Let's take this quick caller real quick. Caller, you live? Hello? Hello? All right, we lost that caller. Rashida, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Rashida, anything else you wanted to add? Because we could, if that is the case, we could provide assistance with a lawyer to escort him in there. If you speak to him later and you bring that up, do you think that he might be considered, or do you think that he'll be willing to do that?
I think he will consider. He would consider because out of all of the conversations that I have been speaking to him on, it's like it always say, I don't have a problem but you understand,
Uh-huh.
they want to shoot me. Why would they leave messages in the community to say shoot at sight? You understand, dead or alive, you know? And they came to look for him. They didn't see him. 2 van loads with how much big guns or whatever. He's not a criminal. He hasn't killed no one.
Right.
And the RGPS shouldn't, even if you come to do an arrest and you haven't found the person, that is not something for you to live in a community to tell someone. That's not a message to leave, dead or alive.
Right. Right. Yeah. Again, our
That is
recommendation.
not acceptable, Junior.
Right. Yeah. No, I understand, and it's not acceptable that the police give him that ultimatum, or at least send that information to him. Right. I think he and I would recommend, even if I get a chance to speak to him, or if you get a chance to speak to him later, we have a lawyer that could escort him in there. It's not going to cost him anything. At least they would just escort him to the police station. If he doesn't want to be escorted to the St. David's police station, he could go to Grenville police station, and at least let the law take its course. Let the law take its
He
course.
definitely, Junior, doesn't want to go to St. David's police station. He has indicated that in the he doesn't want to go to St. David's police station. He doesn't want to have to deal with St. David's police station because of the torture and the things that have been said to him. Because I'm here, and when he called me, I have to be here calling, back and forth to find out, what's this all about, and it's a bit frustrating.
Right. Right. Understand. Let's take this call real quick. Caller, where are you calling us from? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, caller. You're live. Go right ahead.
Yes, Junior. First thing first. Anybody wanted, first thing the police has put up is dead or alive. That don't mean when they see them, they're going to kill them. So I don't know why he's scared to go in, but he needs to go in before they find him, before he makes things worse. He talking about the police threatening him and all that. That's just excuse. It's because he was not going and sign in. That's why they have him wanted. If you so scared of all that, what you doing beating woman? And for her to go to the police, I'm sure that's not the first time he hit her. So you want to do stuff and want to be scared and no. Go bring yourself in and let it do what they have to do, because he making shit more worse. Hey, she hiding her brother and know where her brother is. I hope she knows she could get in trouble for that too.
She's not hiding her brother. I don't think she's hiding her brother. She's
My
advising.
darling, I'm not hiding my brother. You understand? I doesn't even know his location. All I know, I'm speaking to him on the phone. He's in Grenada and I'm in the UK, so I'm not hiding him.
You know your. But just advise, if he's so scared that they gonna shoot him or whatever it is, the best thing for him to do is to go in, let him mother, whoever bring him in, go in. They're not gonna do him anything. People that be going and sign in and the police don't even bother with them. The police just give them the book to sign in and they go in. It's because he's not going to sign in. He's not giving you the full side of the story. Anybody wanted, first thing they're gonna put dead or alive. That's just what they just put. Oh, the person armed and dangerous, what if that's just what they put? That's a normal something. So all this, to me, it don't make no sense. Let your brother go, turn himself in to make stuff easier. He making stuff worse.
Okay. Thank you, caller. Shida or Kira, is your brother currently armed and dangerous, or is he currently armed?
Sorry?
Yeah, is your brother
He's not
armed
armed and dangerous.
Okay.
No, he's not armed and dangerous, because if he's armed and dangerous, you don't think his community would be scared of him?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't think as if his community see him, they would say to call the police and say they see him and he's armed and dangerous?
Right. Right. And as I said earlier, one of the things that was said here, the police officers, the police is seeking help of the general public, but at the same time, at the bottom, they say he's armed and dangerous. So, it's sort of a contradiction there. Like, people have to be scared, but then they still need your help. Well, I guess if he's armed and dangerous, you should stay as far away from him as possible. But that's neither here nor there. Here's where we are. And we still open up the phone lines here, guys. I would recommend, and I would even help the process, right? I would even assist the process if we could get your brother to surrender himself as soon as possible to probably not the St. David's police station. And now that the public is sensitized of the threats that he's been getting from probably a specific individual at the St. David's police station, now the public is sensitized. So people know what's going on. Surrender himself to the Grenville police station or St. George's police station, wherever, with an attorney or with his mother or somebody else, and just let the process take its course. Hiding, staying away, and the longer he stays is actually the worse it's going to get. All right. You was talking about a situation with a monitor again. What's the situation with the monitor? Is he charged with breaking a monitor? And also, someone also sent me something about incident involving damaging a vehicle or damage to a vehicle. Are those all the charges?
Well, Junior, I am not aware of damage to a vehicle. Like I say, I'm in contact with him, and I could only relate to what he told me and what I know about. I cannot relate to anything else. Regarding the monitor, he told me about the monitor. I phoned up St. David's. They said, yes, the monitor was broken when he reached for the book to sign, and the monitor cost $1,500, and I agreed to buy the monitor and send the monitor to them. Ask them to send me the specs, and I will buy the monitor and I will send the monitor back. Up to present, no one sent me the information regarding the monitor.
Right. Kira, is there anything else that you wanted to add? And also, guys, the phone lines are still open if you want to call in. Kira, is there anything else that you wanted to add to it? All right, I guess. Okay, we'll ask Kira. Guys, so hear me out on this. I want to be very, very clear on why we decided to have this conversation here. Hold on, let me see if I get back here. Kira, are you there? Right. Let me be very clear on why we decided to have this conversation here. This individual, as far as I heard, he wants to give himself up. He wants to surrender himself. But at this point, he is scared. Right? The family wanted to sensitize the public as to the threats that he was given. However, I don't believe that he should evade law enforcement because, as everyone said, and it's very clear, the situation is actually getting worse the longer he stays out. All right, let's go back to the phone. Let's call live. Where are you calling us from?
Good evening. I'm calling from Grenada.
Go right ahead, Grenada.
Hello?
Yes, go right ahead.
Junior, the last caller that called and mentioned that the first thing the police does put, matter of fact, let me make it clear. I'm not a police officer. I'm not defending the police here.
Right.
The first thing that they normally put out is that you wanted dead or alive. Junior, where this caller get that from?
Yeah, and that's not a dead or alive poster that they put out there anyway. So I don't know. That is not the information. And I wanted to rebut that, but it just slipped me. But that's not the information that was put out. No one put out that information that they wanted him dead or alive.
Yeah, because I can't ever remember seeing the police put out a statement on the social media site saying that, you know, this person is wanted dead or alive. Some people must learn to control their emotions, man. The first thing they just put out is dead or alive. And secondly, oh my goodness. And secondly, Junior, I kind of tuned in late, and I think from what I've gathered is that this incident stemmed from the young man beating a female.
Yes, that's what the family believes.
Okay, well, if that's the case, brother, you don't hit a woman. You don't do that. And I can't understand that if you have to go and sign, and you're given an order to go and sign in at whatever time, and just get it done. And if you've been threatened by any police officer, he has a right, Junior, to seek the assistance of a lawyer.
Yes.
I can't understand why he haven't done that. And then you go to the lawyer, you plead your case, and then the lawyer goes to the police, take the necessary information, make the necessary report, and you take it from there.
Yeah.
So it's easy.
Yeah.
It's just easy. Just, brother, if you're listening to me, and Junior says he's offering the assistance to get a lawyer to you, do it the right way, get it done, and possibly you would not have to go and continue the signing and whatever thing. Just get it done and over with. Thank you, Junior.
Right. Thank you so much, caller. And that's exactly what we're saying, guys. Essentially, this situation is getting progressively worse the longer it takes, right? We want to tame the process a bit. We want to tame the whole process a bit, and have him surrender himself. I'll provide a lawyer if I have to, if that is the case, if that would make the situation easier. Walk into the police station, brother, and surrender yourself. All right? And let the law take its course from there. I think that this is the best and easiest thing. And for anyone on bail, of course, there are some things that you need to do when you're on bail. And if you don't do it, you know that the next step is going to take effect. Like his bail might even be revoked. Who knows, right? This is the essential component. This is how the law is supposed to work. So I think that if he didn't understand that then, he understands it now. And I think the sisters and the cousins and the family members could play a very important role in having him get to that understanding. Staying away.
Well, Junior, I have explained all that to him.
Right.
I have explained the consequences of not going and sign, and all of that. But like I say, I'm 1,000 miles away. I can talk as much as I want to talk. I can explain as much as the knowledge that I have to explain to him what could happen and what cannot happen. Do you understand? And that's why I've been making phone calls here and there to see if I can get the problem solved.
Right. Yes. But if he's watching, which probably he is, I just want to let him know that he needs to do this. And I know you guys are family and you want what's best for him. And I think that what's best for him at the moment, now that the public is sensitized by the threat that he's been getting from the police officers, what's best for him at the moment is to surrender himself to the police. Do it as soon as possible. Do it tonight. And again, we'll say it again, that even if you're fearful of going to the St. David police station, that you might be fearful of, a lot of people say that, Oscar Bartholomew, people are fearful of that. Go to another police station. Go with someone. We will provide you with a lawyer to help you surrender there. That's not a problem. But do it as soon as possible. And I think Kira and Rashida, you guys would echo the same sentiments.
I do want to ask though, before you leave, by surrendering to another police station, because his district is the St. David's police station, will he not be returned to the St. David's police station?
Well, this is what I believe. If at any point in time he feels intimidated or even getting threat by police officers, he's still a citizen and he still has rights, right? He could take this up to the upper brass of the police, right? He could take it up to the police commissioner and seek the rest. Seek redress for the situation. The fact is that he should not evade because of a certain police officer or certain police division or a certain precinct that he deemed that is threatening him, that doesn't mean that he should not turn himself in. If he is
We
getting
are not saying that,
threat,
Junior, but then when one doesn't really know their rights or understand their rights, then they don't act accordingly. And I think that's what's happening with Timon, even though I try to explain to him what his rights are and what he can do and cannot do.
right? I understand that, but again, the public is now sensitized with this situation. I'm sure that the people in the higher brass of the Royal Grenada Police Force are now aware of the situation. Now is the time that he should do it. Now is the time, advise him that now is the time that he should turn himself in, go in, do it tonight, do it tomorrow, do it as soon as possible. And I think that is the best
Okay,
way.
so if we are able to get him to turn himself into the CID division of the police on, I think they're located on Locust Street
Yes.
or just on the Locust Street, can he be detained there instead of having to be sent back to St. David's?
Well, I think that let him do that then. Let him go to the CID there. Have him do that. Right? Again, if he needs a lawyer to help him surrender himself, to go with him to the police station, to CID, we're gonna help you guys out with that if that's what he needs. All right. Because we keep saying that over and over again. The fact is, the longer that he stay away, the longer that he evade, is the worse the situation getting. Because
Junior, he's listening.
he's listening.
Yeah, he's listening to you.
Okay, all right. So let me talk to him directly. All right. So Kimon, we understand as far as your family member expressed here that you are fearful, right, of going in or turning yourself into the police, to the RGPF, to the St. David's police station. But we want to help you turn yourself in because you cannot evade the police forever, right? You can't run around forever. And the longer you take not turning yourself in is the worse it's making for yourself. The worse it's making for you. So we advise you, if you need assistance. In fact, if I was in Grenada, I would have walked in there with you. All right. The best thing for you to do right now, as at the moment, is to turn yourself in tonight or very early tomorrow morning, or probably tomorrow morning. Turn yourself in and let the law take its course from there. All right. The family wants what's best for you. And that is what I think you need to do as soon as possible. As soon as possible. You can't run forever. You won't be able to run for much longer. Grenada is not that big. They'll find you.
Well, he's not running, he's right in Vincent.
Hey?
I said he's not running, Junior, he's in Vincent's.
Yeah. When I say he's running, I mean he's not physically on running, but he's on the run. He had not turned himself into police, so he's out, he's on the run. And he should turn himself in as soon as possible. I will provide assistance if needed, if that's what the family needs at the point in time. Let the law take its course. Let justice prevail. Let's whatever have to happen. If he did something wrong, if he have to go to jail, he have to go to jail because that's what happens. That's the process.
Well, and they always say, if you do the crime, you got to pay the time. You understand? And like I say,
you got to do the time.
I don't tolerate abuse on no form when it comes to women because I'm a woman. So if he has done something and he has to face the consequences for him, let the law take its course with him.
Right.
But my main concern is that the RGPF should not be leaving these kind of messages like shoot at sight, dead or alive, and all of that. That is not acceptable at all. You understand? If the bail have to be revoked and he has to go on remand, so be it. That is what, because you have committed a crime, you understand, you're waiting trial, you're waiting sentences or whatever. Let the law take its course. But my thing is that the RGCF should not be making the statements or comments dead or alive, shoot at sight. That is not acceptable.
Yes. Yes, I agree. They should not. They should not. They should not intimidate. Any particular individual should not intimidate. Even if the person is guilty of the crime.
Whether be it Timon or anybody that has committed an offense and has put up as a wanted person, you know, even when you say that someone is armed and dangerous, okay, it's fair enough to say someone is armed and dangerous, because at the end of the day, you don't know what state of mind that person is at the moment. So you approach the person with caution. You understand? But since the person doesn't have a mental issue or whatever, come on, armed and dangerous. Have you ever seen him walking the road or have neighbors or the community call and say he's walking up on the road with a cutlass or whatever, he's threatening people?
Right.
Has these reports been made that now you're going to say that he's armed and dangerous? At least you should approach with caution, not armed and dangerous, because he's not.
Yeah. I mean, we're hearing a lot of things, unverified reports that, you know, people are saying about damage to vehicle, damage to transportation, a host of other things. Unverified. I don't know the facts about it. But what I'm saying right now,
Well,
he
like
needs
I
to
said,
do-
Junior, the fact is, if Timon has number of allegations or reports made against him, I am not aware of it. You understand? And I am not saying that these allegations are not out there. You understand? My
right.
main concern is that the RGTF is just saying shoot at sight, and that is what he's stressing on. And like I say again, they can't shoot you.
Right.
That
Right.
you understand? Because I say if they approach you and they say put your hands up, you put your hands up, put your hands behind your back, you put your hands behind your back and you cooperate. The most they can do to you is put a handcuff on you. And when you get to the station, if they want to question you, they want to question you, just ask for a log there and then.
Right.
That's what I advise them to do. If they approach you, they first must say, put your hands up, or however the drill is or whatever they do. Oh,
Right.
I don't
Right.
like the fact that they leave in statements in the community that shoot at sight, dead or alive. No, don't leave that in a community, because it can be anybody's children.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
Because the same way
Um,
they drive off and they say that, you understand, he knows that he picked up the phone and called me and tell the police just come there and they say, that person tell me, they say shoot at sight, dead or alive. Come on.
yeah. All right. I guess
Just to be, if he surrender himself and he has to go on run, that is it. Because at the end of the day, there is a charge against his name. He has a court case pending. So at the end of the day, you let the law take its course. And like I advise him, and he's listening to me, bro. Like I said to you, give yourself up.
yes. Yes, he should. And he should do it soon as possible as well. Should do it soon as possible. All right. Kira, anything else before we wrap up?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Rashida. And
Thank you,
we'll keep in
Junior.
touch and keep following the story. All right. Thanks again.
All right, thank you.
All right. Bye bye. All right, guys. So now I've seen a lot of speculation. I've seen speculation about what actually transpired, what he was arrested for. All of these things are not, I mean, I ain't gonna say not relevant right now, but regardless of what he was arrested for, regardless of what he was charged for, he is right now evading the law and he should give himself up, point blank, period. Right? But also, if he is being somehow intimidated by the members of a certain member of the RGPF, or a certain police precinct, police station, a certain individual, he threatened to kill him or shoot him, and they're sending those threats to him. I don't think that should be done either, right? So, as I said, he probably should go to another police station. In fact, he should go to another police station, and if he needs assistance walking into a police station, he need a lawyer to escort him into the police station, we'll help him out to do that. But he should do that, and we should do that. He should do that now. So if someone close to him that's watching, if he's watching, just let him know that this is the course that he should take right this minute, as soon as possible. And spending more time evading, staying on the run, it's not going to make the situation any better. It's going to make it 10 times worse. All right? I'll keep the phone lines open just for a little bit more. 718-701-5720. If you guys want to call in a bit and talk, let's do that. 718-701-5720. Right along live. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Williams Funeral Service serve you with dignity and compassion as you mourn. Every day, we embark on the journey of life, and one day, the journey will end. It's on that day that you can entrust the celebration of life of your loved ones to David Williams Funeral Service. Call 718-291-3823.
Again, guys, keeping the phone lines open. If you want to call in, you could do so right now on the landline, 718-701-5720, or if you want to call in on WhatsApp, you could call in there as well. I think we got a voice note. Let's check that out. I think we got a voice note. Let's check it out.
Junior, about the guy that is not turning himself in. Now, the police always say, when they do not a wanted man, he could be armed and dangerous. Police always say that. He could be armed and dangerous. And ask the public if they see him to report it. They always say so. So it's nothing strange. That is just a protocol the police have. As long as the person doesn't show up, he could be armed and dangerous, and wanted dead or alive. They might say that also, but that doesn't say, they're gonna kill him.
Okay, a voice note that just came in. Guys, I haven't seen wanted dead or alive at all. I haven't seen on any one of the publication that was sent out by the RGPF anything that said wanted dead or alive, right? The police did say he's armed and dangerous, but I have not seen any publication put out by the RGPF that said that this person, or any person for that matter, is wanted dead or alive. So that is not the facts. And I want to say that very clearly. I know a caller called in earlier and made mention of that, but we never saw that. I didn't see that, and that did not come into us from the RGPF. Okay. If anyone wants to call in, we have a few more minutes left. 718-701-5720. What should he do now? Well, I guess it's very obvious what he should do now. That's not even a question. He should turn himself in as soon as possible, possibly to a different precinct, a different police station besides the one in St. David's, if that's what his fear is, if that particular person is there. So that's what they should do now. So that's not even a question. All right, guys, let's wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing your stories. Thanks for being a part of our program today, guys. On behalf of all the production team here at Ride Along Live, Lois JJ, our senior production executive producer. In the chat, we have our moderators, Gail, Kibbs, and Deanne Fraser. On behalf of all our team right along, we say thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Good night.
Good production. You know, go hold me down. No, I'd rather be alone. Can't go hold me down. You can't tell me where fi do, where fi go, how fi dress. Me no papi show. Me a the star, so me a no fan of you. Do what me wanna follow you. Me nah itch up under no man arm like Roland. Boss position, so no boy can't try program me. Rebel from day one. Real bad girl, so no boy can't